Hey, Tom Cruising coming at you here today. Got some other things going to be putting onto the Spyder. First, we got the trick LED lights for the front mirrors, and I'll show you what that comes with. Alright, we got your two lights that go around on your side view mirrors. Okay, you got the two alcohol preps, the two primers, and you got your two extensions to connect into it and also into the other auxiliary, your auxiliary that you would need to get to have that work. It's an accessory that you either had to have purchased prior or purchased with this. I've already had that. I installed the side fender lights, and with that I got that extender and extended it down underneath, and it's mounted under the A-arms. I'll show you that when we get to it. So stay tuned. This is going to be good. Alright, first thing we have to do, come over here, take off this back cover. What I got is some trim tools for the car. They're plastic so they don't scratch up anything. There's just 3 clips here that you have to get. Get a bigger one. Yeah. There's 2. We'll get it. It's tight. There it is. If you see, there's just these 2 clamps here and there's 1 clip here. Alright, so that's how that comes out. Alright, I moved back inside. It's getting a little chilly out in the garage while I did this next part. So you want to line up your light, okay, on how it's going to go. Okay, which is lined up just with this seam that where the mirror wraps around. You want to line it up with that top line. Okay, and make sure that it's down there, making a connection or hitting on the front. Okay, if it's too far up and you're not going to make the connection over there onto the mirror. So then what we're going to do, we're going to get a piece of this tape, okay, and have that ready. Get this lined back up again. And then we're going to put the piece of tape right where it's lined up, we're going to outline it all the way around. Okay. Look, here is the other side finished on how all of that is. You can see the outline of the light, how it all goes. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to clean this one. Alright, it's recommended to wear a rubber glove when you're using the primer, but I'll put them on now using the prep pad and then the primer. Alright. Then you just wipe it all down where it's going to make contact. The painter's tape is just protecting the rest of the area. Alright, now you wait for that to dry. Okay, now as that's drying, I'll finish up taping up the other light, and then we'll get back when that's all dry and the primer is dry, and then we put on the lights. We'll be back. Alright, see, I got the tape off of this one here already. Now you probably won't be able to see it on the screen, but there is an outline of where it's going to be sitting. Okay, it's all a little dulled out. So what we do, then we take our light, peel a little bit of the tape back, okay, and then we just line it up where everything was. Pull the tape back slowly, pressing down. Making sure the front is where it's supposed to be. Okay, we're looking okay here. Lined up there, and then just pull this out the rest of the way and press down. Alright, there you have it. It's here, it's on. The wire, making sure it's on this side, but there you go. Now we just repeat that process for the other light, and then we'll head back out to the garage and get it all wired up and test it out. Alright, we'll be back. Alright, you can see here I got a coat hanger already pushed down and in. I took this side panel off just so I can see in and see where the coat hanger was going, and then I reached and grabbed from the bottom and pulled it out the rest of the way. Alright, I've got here right now the wire connected to the coat hanger with some electrical tape. So what I'm going to do is pull the coat hanger, and the wire is coming up and out. Okay, so we'll just pull the tape off of the coat hanger and the wire. And just get that out of the way. What we'll do, we'll put a dab of dielectric grease on that. Okay. Be careful not to pull too much. You'll pull it up from the bottom, not be able to find it, or lose it and you'll have to pull everything all back in again. So what I'm going to do is make this connection up at the top and just rest the corner of it there. I've already cut some tie wraps that were holding this all together. Okay, this is the connector we're going to need, so we have to just push this small little pin on the top that pushes in. Alright, and then we got this piece that came with everything, with these new lights. Little dab of grease on that. And that goes into this one. Okay, I already got a dab of grease on this guy, but just get some dab of grease over here. And then this jumper gets connected to there, and this gets connected to your light. Alright, there's your connections. Now let's check the lights. There you go. Start it up.
Start recording.
And there's our blinker. Alright. Now we just come back. What I'd like to do, let's put a little bit of electrical tape on this fitting here, just to help it a little bit more with any moisture or anything, and it will also help keep it together for any accidental vibrations, or you pull on this wire, forget where it's going, and you don't unplug it. Okay. And you just ease that down, and then there you go. You snap back in. All right. So now I'll go back down underneath there, tie wrap everything all up, go and do the same thing to the other side, and then when that's all done, I'll get back to you and show you the finished product. Alright guys. Alright guys, the lights are all finished, everything's tie wrapped back up, we got the panels back on. Let's go take a look and see how they are. There's the startup sequence on them.
Start recording.
And there's your blinker. And there's your other one. Alright guys, that's it. The two side view mirror indicator blinkers, and they're up and running. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, share it with your friends, it'll help the channel. Until next time, keep on riding.